As the market pops up on 23rd May 2022, the government coffers would have increased by 30,307 crore rupees. RBI has declared dividend for this financial year ended March, while last year the payout was 99,122. Will the significant drop in the payout put pressure on government's fiscal deficit? The minutes of the RBI's Monetary Policy Committee, which met between two announced schedules to declare a 40 basis points hike in repo rate, has been released, and it made interesting reading. The generally lone dissenter Jayant Verma has this time chosen not to dissent, but the reasons put forth to agree to the 40 basis points have been articulated on very fundamental arithmetic of ranging between 37.5 basis points to 50 basis points. While central banks all over are on a tightening spree, the People's Bank of China has cut the mortgage rates by 15 basis points. Is this an oblique support to the defaulting Evergrande, or is China falling behind the curve in battling? In the US markets, the Nasdaq 100 shed close to 5% week over week, while the benchmark 10-year US Treasury bond yield declined by 11 basis points to 2.81%. Gold found some support at $1,841 an ounce, while Brent was steady at $110 per barrel. The US dollar index lost more than 100 basis points and settled at 103. The Indian rupee continued to be under pressure and closed at 77.63 against the dollar. With FII pullout from the equity markets for this month touching more than 44,000 crores, and RBI's dollar reserves dipping to $593 billion. RBI intervention alone could see the rupee supported at around 78 levels during the coming week. Nifty witnessed huge volatility and swings during the week, but on Friday, it made a smart recovery of more than 450 points to close at 16,266. Options volatility also remained elevated at 23.10. Indian benchmark yield for 10-year bond was at 7.36%. While the 3-year IRS benchmark rose by 10 basis points from last week to close at 0.9. The stock of LIC is trading at a discount to offer price, and long-term investors may consider looking at this and aggregating in stages similar to an SIP. Will the gyrations in wheat prices spill over to other commodities? Let us wait and watch. Have an interesting day.